Hey guys, welcome to the Byron and Pace podcast. This is episode 45, and today we have a very special guest.
Yeah, we're joined by Kaymie, who is known in Australia for doing these comparisons between America and Australia. Super funny videos. She's also a killer businesswoman and an author.
She's super young and she's absolutely crushing it. She's used TikTok as a vehicle to drive traffic to her business. She started out doing comedy and she's now shifted, and it says TikTok has pretty much changed her entire life simply by posting some really wacky and funny videos, which have now transitioned into a whole business career.
Yeah, man. So we did our Fact or Caps. We've got some AI-created comedy skits that we've read out.
First time?
Yeah, and then we did some comparisons between the US and Australia. So, enjoy.
Bye.
Hey! Okay, welcome home.
Welcome back to the Byron and Pace podcast.
We are joined by the busiest person I've ever met.
Oh my God.
The most inspiring American in Aussie.
Thank you.
In Australia. Kaymie Werfel, K-Werf.
Welcome to the show. We've just finished up with a Made to Create episode, so now we're going to take the serious side away and get a bit more loosey-goosey.
Yeah, if you do want to find out how Kaymie has built her fashion empire off the back of a series of very hilarious TikTok videos about being an American in Australia, then check out the Made to Create episode. But now we're going to take you on a ride on an emotional roller coaster that Elle has prepared for us.
Oh wait, what? What has she prepared?
Well, the whole run sheet. I have no idea what's happening this episode.
I do.
Well, yeah, we got some stories.
Well,
but
I looked at the run sheet.
Oh, where's the run sheet? I haven't seen the run sheet.
You weren't supposed to look at the run sheet.
Oh,
okay.
Byron.
Well, I saw it from you keep flicking over to it, so I kept seeing it.
Okay.
Well, we're doing Fact or Cap
first. I have no idea what we're
first.
doing either. So.
True.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for trusting us with
Yeah.
your time.
All I know
life is
is
in
I got
your
some
hands.
great stories to share.
Is there anything we want to cover off?
No.
Do we want to talk about how disappointing the Red Hot Chili Peppers were?
Oh no.
Yeah. So
I love them. They sucked.
Well, what sucks?
So we went on the weekend to your neck of the woods,
Yeah.
next to the stadium, and we saw Post Malone and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh.
And so Post Malone, great performance, great energy.
Yeah.
Wasn't singing half the time, which it happens. Like,
Hold
Well,
on.
he wasn't hiding it, but like he had it. It was just a backing. It's just a backing track. So he's just like.
lip-syncing.
It's just like him up there with a backing track. It's like karaoke in a way.
Yeah.
It's like it'd be cool if he had a band. He did it. He sang "Stay."
He did
Which-
like the acoustic number.
So he did like 2 or 3 songs which are incredible, and then like he's good, and he's got so many songs that everyone knows, so everyone had a good
Singing
time.
along,
But
yeah.
he could be amazing if he just added like a live band and a few other elements.
Yeah,
Oh,
it would be
wow.
unreal. But he played all of his bangers. Amazing.
Right,
Perfect.
yeah.
That's what we wanted to see. And then the Red Hot Chili Peppers come on
like
an hour later.
Yeah, like an hour later. Yeah.
And they played, I think someone texted
4.
me. It was like they played 19 songs and like 13 of them were new songs that nobody really knew.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I only recognize 4 or 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And it was just
no.
like, come on, guys. People have paid literally hundreds of dollars to come
Yeah.
here to see you sing the soundtrack of their lives.
Yeah, of course.
Of the songs that they've
They've
loved
known and loved
yeah.
for years.
But it'd be like kind of quiet, and then they'd drop a banger that everyone knows. They'll bang, everyone's up, and they're like having fun, and then they goes back
And
to
then
the
just
other
like
songs.
3 songs of like everyone's like,
Yeah.
okay,
So-
cool.
No.
Yeah, no, they're really good. They're incredible at what they do. It's just
Bad choice of what they were.
I don't know the vibe.
I think now looking into it, I think this is just what they do. They just they're like, fuck you guys, we're gonna play what we want, which is, that's their
Fair enough, I
that's their
guess.
thing, and that's they can do that. But I don't know. I just felt like it's a bit much when there's 60,000 people show up to
Well,
see you, and you haven't been
realistically-
in the country for like I don't know how many years,
Yeah.
like 5 years, 6 years, who knows? And then
But also the whole point is for you guys to enjoy yourself.
right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that happened. Any other updates, Byron?
We're going to America in 2 weeks.
True, we did talk
My
about
other
that.
neck of the woods.
Yeah. Well, this is the Kaymie tour.
Yeah, you're coming over to my world.
Yeah, but we already spoke about that last episode.
Yeah.
So
So-
I mean, let's not beat a dead horse.
Let's get into it. What's up first?
So, first, I've got a couple of things. Given your content of kind of things I've learned since I've been in Australia,
Yes.
I've got a couple of topics that I thought we could debate whether they're better in Australia or America.
Oh no. I'm going to get cancelled after
See,
this.
you know what? You know what? We should have done this after we went to America.
Oh,
should
no.
have.
I'm just
We
gonna.
can
We're
come
going to do
back.
part 2.
We'll do part 2.
But I'm just debating the Australian side, and I can't debate the American side, so I'm just gonna.
That is true.
All right. Well, you have an advantage in this discussion, but there's 2 of us, so
True,
Oh, no.
true.
All right. As Elle brings it up, we could also, because one of the things Byron and I are going to do are create videos about essentially your videos in reverse.
Yeah.
So we'll go to like the burger, McDonald's. Is McDonald's
We're gonna
better?
get so many views.
Yeah. We're going to get so many views. See
Oh,
that?
I didn't realize we were going to do that, but yeah.
Damn right.
Seriously, like
I just
people
wanna-
love it.
I just want to do all the cliche stuff.
Yeah.
Just want to,
Yeah.
walk down from New York,
Go
get
to
a
a
bagel or
diner
something.
and get waffles.
Yeah.
Imagine.
So first one I thought we'd talk about, which doesn't matter if you've been to America yet, is the accents.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh.
See, I love American accents.
No, I don't.
I'm such a
But I just like it's.
I have to agree with Byron. I know that's like against my.
But American accents aren't, to me, they're not unique because I hear them 24/7 on TV and everything.
Oh, yeah, I
so
can
it's
see
like,
that.
there's nothing unique about it because you grew up hearing those accents all the time. So I guess maybe that's just. It's just
Also,
not.
though, there are so many different types of American accents.
Yeah.
If you talk to someone in LA or someone in Georgia or someone in New York or even someone in like Detroit, it's going to be a totally different accent. But I think mostly what you guys are more used to would be like the California.
Yeah. Well, even your accent and John's, who we're talking about, John Krasinski. I remember when we sat down and he started speaking, I was like, oh my God, I haven't heard an American accent.
Yeah, it's like
Like-
these people are real?
Yeah. Because I think when you act, you put on like a, what do they call it? It's like a plain accent or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like a standardized accent.
Yeah.
But like
I think like the southern ones are really cool. Like
Southern
they're
accent
really
is so
thick
damn
ones.
cool.
My accent has become some sort of a weird hybrid. So
She's
I
like
don't,
Nat.
Yeah.
We have a friend who grew
Like
up.
how I just said yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was like Australian
I would
almost.
say yeah. Yeah.
You
I think
used to
that's
say
how,
yeah?
I think so.
Oh wow.
Because my friends in America tell me I have like an Australian twang now.
Oh,
Obviously,
twang.
I don't see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Australians don't
Sure.
see it, but
But they would.
They
yeah,
see it.
They'd
Yeah.
notice.
Yeah.
So no for you?
Sorry.
No for the accents?
Oh yeah, definite no for the accents. People tell me here all the time, like, "Oh, I like your accent," and I'm like, "Okay."
Do you like the Australian accent though, if we flip
Love it. So honestly, I think I was destined to be here. I'm not gonna lie. My stepmom is from New Zealand actually, but long before my dad even got with her, I had my Siri set as Australian. Pretty much since that became an
So
option.
you're conditioning yourself from a young
I
age.
loved it since the moment I heard
G'day,
it.
Kaymie. How's
Yeah.
it going?
Exactly. My maps would talk to me, and I'd be all.
You'd be like,
you know,
ooh.
Turn left.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, turn left.
No. Yeah. So I
Nice.
think definite no for me on the
I'm
American
a
accent.
sucker for the American accent.
I love
I'm going to say
Australian
no
accents.
unless it's like a really unique.
Yeah,
just
see, I want to move to
interesting one.
Texas, so like I
Yeah.
just want to be surrounded by
That's
that.
my
drawl.
husband. His Australian accent isn't very strong because his parents aren't Australian, but they've lived here. He was born here, obviously, but he also went to school in America in Texas for 3 or 4 years during
Lucky.
high school or middle school, one of the two. So, and then he also lived there with me for a few years. So his also is really watered down. But yeah, Texas is a great place.
Nice.
All right, what we got next?
Okay, next one, which we mentioned earlier, is comparing Sydney and New York City.
Oh,
Ooh.
what do you mean by that?
I don't know, just
Differences and
Well,
Oh, comparing the two.
so
I don't know.
I think we were talking about this the other day. I think Sydney has the best harbour of any city in the world. Surely it's got to be up there. You can literally drive a cruise ship into the middle of the Sydney harbour of the city.
I don't think
and get
anyone
off.
would ever. I think that's just a fact.
Maybe-
City does
I
it the
mean,
best.
what do you mean?
Like Sydney harbour
Yeah.
is like unbelievable.
Well, no, it's because like you can just drive right directly into the city, hop off, and you're in Central.
And
Yeah.
there's like
Or,
the
Circular
Opera
Quay.
House and the
Yeah.
and the Harbour Bridge, and like it's just spectacular. Ooh.
So, this is hard because New York I only went to once, and it was like this incredible experience. And like now I've lived in Sydney for a while, so I've seen the
shit. yeah.
shit and the underbelly of it. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I've got the glorified version of New York in my head.
New York is like a movie when you go there.
Yeah, I've only.
Yeah, it is. See, New York is like true to screen. Like you go there and it's like what you've seen in the movies, and I really like it. Although, oh gosh, which one? I'd say probably at the end of the day, Sydney. Yeah.
No beaches in New York. Cold.
Ooh, well, I don't really go to the
Yeah, but there's the magic of.
Are we
Yeah.
wait? Are we comparing strictly CBD to CBD or
Sure. I think that
like
makes
Times
sense.
Square? Oh, I feel like I don't have enough education in New York to do this because I was only in Times Square for like an hour. I was there for volunteer work, so I didn't really go.
I
do
feel
all
like setting up a life in Australia would probably be better than
easier
setting
for sure.
Yeah.
that's why, like, I guess visiting wise, I'd say maybe New York.
Yeah.
But like, if you're gonna settle down and like develop roots, I'd say
Develop ribs.
Fair enough.
Okay, so the next one's the food. So specifically, like American burgers, and I know that like America has Outback Steakhouse, which isn't a very like Australian style, but not Australian really at all. No. And then you've got actual Australian with like barbecue and meat pies,
like sausages.
Look, I haven't had American, but Australian food sucks. So
okay,
I don't think there's a country on the planet that has less culture than Australia when it comes to food. For like white Australia food.
Yeah.
Your own culture, agreed.
What is it? Pies?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm...
Schnitty.
Is that even Australian?
No,
exactly.
It's like
Palmy?
No.
So what, schnitty with cheese on it? Exactly, that's our culture.
Definitely the food in America is better. Not necessarily better quality, but better tasting, I'd say, for sure.
More sugar.
Yeah. Well, not even just that, but...
More of everything.
More of everything.
More
and the
flavor.
bacon is so much better.
The crispy bacon.
Your bacon is...
Really?
Yep.
It's ham.
Whoa.
It's ham.
What a bold statement.
Wow. But it's
I'm
true.
getting canceled.
And it comes half cooked.
Does it?
Like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Does it?
you.
Man, I got no reference. It's just my life.
Your life is going to change.
Okay.
Seriously.
Well,
like,
see, in America, the bacon is just the stringy bit,
It's
the
its
streaky
own
bit,
thing.
not the chunky bit.
yeah.
The fat on the edge.
No.
Like it's
the
like
meat
ham.
bit, the ham
thing that
bit.
looks like a piece of ham.
I'm not a big bacon lover anyway, so...
Well, that's because you've only
Maybe
tried
it-
Australian
maybe that's
bacon.
why.
All right.
You try American bacon, life changed.
Nice.
Cool. That's all I got for that section.
All right, I like it.
Nice.
Let's roll into fact or
Hey!
Oh!
So this is
Can I go
I'm gonna
first?
be so bad at this.
the famous fact or
I'm
cap.
gullible.
Can I go first?
Okay, Byron, you seem like you're jonesing for it. So.
I've just got a few...
Oh no.
What I've discovered is it's very hard to find stories, but if you find like a niche and find crazy stories within that niche, it's much easier. So I've found one niche.
And I will say, if you do know the real answer, at least wait until after
She
the
doesn't.
story.
No
Because
one knows.
Byron's guilty of this. Oh, yeah, I know. Great. Well, there goes the story.
Guilty as in one time of like 1,000. I
You're
did it.
never gonna live it down though.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
This is the worst thing a man could do on a one-night stand.
Oh god.
So this is from her perspective. I had a guy over at my place for the night, and we, had an okay time. The date went well. We had a few laughs, and he ended up coming back to mine. The night was fine and relatively normal, besides the fact that he pissed the bed and all over me during the night. I thought I'd been sweating through my night when I realized what had happened, and I asked him if he pissed the bed or not. He didn't even act surprised. He said, "Oh fuck." We had to strip the bed and wash it all, and I had to throw out my expensive mattress topper. I found out later through mutuals that it was not the first offense, and he was well known for pissing the bed when with women.
Oh,
Wow.
Is that one I guess?
I love the audacity. Like,
Oh god.
how do you just own that? How do you have no shame?
Man.
I've heard some horror
I'm
stories
just shocked.
on a one-night stand as well.
Imagine
That's-
being all sticky.
Oh.
And you're like, and
is
when
a-
you're asleep, you're kind of like waking up and you're like, oh my god.
And you're already uncomfortable because there's a random guy in your bed.
Yeah.
And now there's piss in your bed.
I know some people, like, when they get drunk, they just piss the bed. Like,
That's unfortunate.
yeah.
Oh no.
What do you think?
I'd say that's 100% fact. There is totally a guy out there pissing the bed. There is for sure. Definitely.
It's within the realms of possibility. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's go for
You think
it.
it's true?
Yeah.
What do you think
Yeah,
of?
it's got to be true.
It's true? It is completely true.
There
yeah,
you go.
there's for sure. I was like, there's definitely someone out there that has the audacity to go and piss in people's beds with like no shit.
I don't think he's doing it like
the worst thing would be is
intentionally though.
if he got off on it, where he's like the bed pisser. And
Oh,
the
no.
bed pisser.
Yeah.
Wow, you just took it dark.
yeah, this is where the show goes.
hey, we don't kink shame unless it's that. in
Unless
which
you're
case-
putting the bed on purpose. No, it's probably not on purpose. But like theoretically, if that's like a problem, you'd like
Who warned
go
them? I don't know.
through some like you know.
I don't know. I mean,
Surely there'd be a routine
I
attached,
just-
or you just don't sleep over.
you can just imagine her just like lying there and she's slowly starting to wake up. Like, oh man, why am I so sweaty? Wait.
Also,
Wait,
like
what
the
is-
smell.
Yeah. Oh man, nightmare.
it's a bad time.
That is shocker. All right, what you got?
Nice. So we got Valentine's Day coming up next week. So I figured I would.
Yeah, that's why I did dating stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice link. Well, speaking of dating stories,
Nice.
this is the most absurd and crazy Valentine's Day protest in Texas. All right.
Oh.
Jack Wircher protests the commercialization of Valentine's Day in Cedarville, Texas. It's like late 90s. he rearranged the street signs of 14 of the streets in Cedarville so that the next day when people are delivering like flowers and chocolates and stuff, fucking mayhem.
No.
Total mayhem.
God.
Like
That would be mayhem.
it's all like going all over the place. It's all on the news. He gets arrested by like the sheriffs, and then, but like weirdly enough, the town's reaction wasn't like everyone was super mad or super angry. Like, sure, they had to step in and actually reimburse all the florists because like flowers going everywhere, chocolate going everywhere. But they actually campaigned for his like release to not be charged because they were like, oh, like
Fair enough.
you know, it was a harmless prank sort of thing, even though it totally wasn't. But he got away with it scot-free. But like,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Can you imagine the chaos?
Oh, poor delivery
A
drivers,
woman
man.
thinking she got flowers from her husband,
Yeah.
but it was for someone
Yeah.
else.
Like how many?
The chaos.
Oh man, how many men got
relationships-
screwed over because they
Yeah.
they were like, I'm saved. Wait, this isn't for you.
But also, how many men got away?
That's what I was about to
with-
say.
Yeah.
How-
Not sending something.
Yeah, but what do we think about his?
Oh,
Do we like Valentine's Day?
I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
been in a relationship for Valentine's Day. So no.
I'd say it's kind of whatever for me. I don't
Yeah.
really do much, to be honest.
See, I played it very well. Valentine's Day is also my anniversary, so it's just
cute.
two birds, one stone kind of deal.
Predictable.
Wow.
Must be
Cliche.
nice. So,
Basic.
but is it true or not?
True. I'll go true.
I'll go true.
This story is 100% bullshit.
I was going to switch as well.
Solid gold bullshit.
I was going to switch. I actually did. As soon as you started talking, I was like, actually, that's a clear Dale fake.
There you go. Well, you didn't call it, and you're the I think you're the master of the after
Yeah, the
after
after
the review. You're
review.
like,
That was
yeah, I
before it's
knew.
over.
As soon as I said it, I started, because I just said it off my gut. Then I started thinking about it. I was like, he just came up with the sign idea and then just added a pretty, simple, believable story at the beginning.
Look, man, I
No,
genuinely
it's a great
like your
story.
stories, so,
No, it's a great story.
I think, though,
just, and it's my own fault. I take the L. But if I had taken a second more to think about it, I think I could have rationalized
well,
it.
I'm glad you did it.
I'm
I
going to
think the
myself.
part that made it believable for me is like that someone could definitely want to like protest it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, I guess it is something that's kind of a bit more glorified and probably actually ends up upsetting a lot of people rather than,
Yeah,
all the people, sure, that are in relationships, but some people might be upset about it.
I can imagine so.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
speaking
on.
of relationships, this is one of the worst dates I've ever heard of.
Okay.
And so again, from her perspective, I went on a date with this guy a while ago and it was the worst date ever. Here are some of the red flags I ignored. He didn't have any money, so I paid for everything. He was drinking one whiskey and one beer for the amount of time it took me to drink one beer. So he was drinking two for every one drink.
Yeah.
We ran into some of his friends and he didn't introduce me to them and proceeded to ignore me for 2 hours while they spoke and talked about real heavy shit that I couldn't partake in the conversation about. He invited me back to do ketamine at his house. I said yes because at this point I needed to, as the date was going so poorly.
Wow.
When I turned down his request for sex, he said, "Oh, that's okay. I'll just wank then." He wanked while I sat there in a K-hole. He fell asleep straight after he came and let out the biggest, grossest fart. I finally left disgusted in him, but mostly disgusted in myself for not leaving sooner.
Oh, no.
wow.
Okay. I
The
feel
K-hole
like
part's the funniest for me.
the-
He wanked while I was in a K-hole. He just sat there.
And it's like you can't move.
Just like, what is happening?
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
what were you saying?
Oh, no. The first part is super believable. Like,
I reckon this is true.
I reckon, but
It's too fun to be fake. I don't know.
Oh, just wow. That's an incredible.
I just
Like,
feel
I
like
just don't know
there's
what's going
too
on.
many mechanics involved. Like, surely not all of that happens in one night.
Well, I don't get the part where she goes, he invited me to ketamine at his house, and I said yes because at this point I needed to, as a date was going so poorly. I'm like, that's where I was like, that's an interesting perspective.
I
to
mean,
take.
she's got herself to blame in that situation.
Yeah.
yeah,
yes.
for sure. Also,
like at
if
least
he's talking about stuff she can't get into, like, wouldn't she be a little bit hesitant to go? I'd say it's not true.
I think it's fake.
I think it's fake.
What do you think, Elle?
I think you found it,
Mm.
but I don't think it's true.
Do you think I found it and like
You didn't make
enhanced?
that story.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have Byron written all over it, which is
No.
why I think it's
Maybe
true.
But
it
does
was
it have
like combined.
Does it have? We've started to use AI to help with our.
Okay.
Oh, what do you think? Is
No,
it
I think it's true, yeah.
True, false,
False.
False.
false. It is completely true.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
found an article by the Vice with these stories, and I was just having a laugh,
Oh my god.
having a
Brilliant.
good laugh.
Unbelievable. horrible.
That almost definitely happened in Australia as well.
Oh man, yeah, that sounds like an Australian story.
Okay, I got my last story.
I got one more after that.
Ooh, nice. So you're in fashion, Kaymie.
Yes.
So this might appeal to you. It might tickle your fancy. Did you know the name Lululemon was created just to make fun of Japanese people?
No way.
Oh no.
So, Lululemon was created by a guy called Chip Wilson, a Canadian-American billionaire, bit of a wanker. He chose the name because he thought Japanese people couldn't say the letter L, so he made a name with 3 L's in it just because he thought it was funny that they can't say it.
Lululemon.
And he thought it would legitimize the business to the Japanese market because like it would sound really American because it was this word that they couldn't pronounce.
Oh my god.
Which is like his weird way of trying to justify it. And he told the Canadian National Post it's just funny to try and watch them try and say it, like because L isn't in their language. It's so fucked. He posted a blog post about this in 2009, but then they took it down obviously after the backlash. This guy also is like quoted as writing about how the birth control pill ruined marriages, and that it's legitimate that young teenagers should work in third world countries as an opportunity to like get themselves out of poverty. So not a great guy.
Wow.
But the story behind Lululemon is that the name comes from him trying to make fun of Japanese people.
Oh my god. If this is true, I'm losing faith in humanity.
So they are forced to adopt an American accent to say it because they can't pronounce the L.
Well, I mean, his justification is that like to them it would sound like this exotic American brand
because no Japanese person would
ever name it that. But also,
that's messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Part of me, I'm like, surely in this day and age, it wouldn't be so famous if that was true. Like, surely more people would have known about this and made it like a massive deal.
Right.
I would say it's one of the lower things to go wrong in the fashion industry.
Yeah, maybe.
The naming of a company.
Yeah, but then like you read out the other things, I'm like, wow, this guy is.
I'll say it's true.
Sad but true.
Sad but true.
Oh no.
Kaymie?
Kind of a
I'm
rant.
gonna be a follower, sad but true. But I'm
This
down
story
in it.
is sad but true.
Yeah, there you go.
Story is sad
Oh my
but true.
God. Faith in
Yeah.
humanity
Cancel
gone.
Lululemon.
Yeah, what the heck? I've actually never bought from them, and now I'm happy.
Nice.
I always just assumed it was founded by like a woman in a yoga
totally.
who loves
Yeah, totally.
I
yoga.
totally thought
Yeah.
the same.
Not
It was
a,
like a cute
but of
little
course it
name.
was a billionaire man.
yeah,
So that
yeah.
classic.
Checks out.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, I got one more story.
Oh, you know the other thing he said is that he loves that the birth control pill has destroyed marriages because his biggest demographic who buy Lululemon is like divorced women.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, he knows the target market then.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's horrifically genius, but I in no way,
Horrifically
shape-
genius.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
He's just there, just like.
Yeah, he totally is. That's messed up. Oh.
There you go.
All right, I got one more story.
All right.
Here's TikTok's genius play to dominate the music industry. So TikTok recently launched a new music label called SoundOn in an attempt to compete with massive brands such as Sony Music. They figured that TikTok has been like one of the places where music is blowing up.
For sure.
It's already dominating.
Yeah.
So why not solidify it by creating their own label? One of their first artists they signed was Pace Randolph, and they've just launched a new song called Waves, claiming it to be a summer banger, and it already has over 200,000 streams.
Oh, shit.
So what do we think? Will TikTok take over the music industry with this new play?
Wow, this does sound crazy,
Wow.
Byron.
Yeah, this sounds crazy.
I would sure like to listen to that song.
That sounds like a really cool song. Have you heard this song? I'm sure you've heard the song just playing around everywhere.
All
yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Wow. I appreciate the shout out, man. I think there's no way that could be true. It sounds crazy.
I know, it's
way
too crazy. What do you think? Is this true?
No, I think that could be true.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, what do you
I think
think,
that's
El?
a cool TikTok thing.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to say
Yeah,
that.
it actually is cool though, and it does make a lot of sense.
It
Yeah.
does. That's
To be
actually
honest,
amazing.
The fact that they've taken so long seems kind of crazy because
Totally.
like they have been dominating.
Dominating.
Like, there's unofficially they just use their platform to dominate, but now they can try.
And the crazy thing is, every major label artist now, their labels are just saying, make your song
Make
go
it-
viral on TikTok.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
And they're
That's the
doing
strategy.
trends.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
TikTok can like, help
their
with
own
that
thing,
and add
yeah.
all benefits and push creators that are on there. It's no brainer.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So Pace, one of the early
Hey.
Oh
signups.
my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so exciting.
Yeah, the official launch was on Sunday.
Wow. Wow, that's huge.
So there you go.
Hey.
All right.
Gotta shout out.
That's it for Fact or Cap.
Yeah.
Do you have any crazy stories on top of your head?
Oh no.
No pressure. No pressure.
I don't think I have one.
That's
Fair
all right.
enough.
It's hard to put you on the
pieces of
spot.
ones, but then I'm like, oh.
And it has to be like concise. Like
That's-
you can't
yeah.
sit here and be like 10 minutes.
So one time.
Yeah.
God
So let me
damn.
set the scene. 1995.
I'll take you back.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, let's do transition. Next segment.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
So the next segment I have planned is I went on to ChatGPT, our new favorite friend.
Yeah.
And I've generated a couple of 3-person comedy skits. So I'll put them up on the screen, and I like just have a play with them. I've made 3 scripts. There are both 2 guys and 1 girl.
Yeah.
So you two can pick
So which
your
one am I?
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
They have different names. You can decide that when you get there. And yeah.
Well, the idea was.
Have a play.
And we just go. We just start acting.
So no, it has
We
a
set
script.
the
We're just
scene.
gonna read it out.
Yeah, but
So-
we're reading from the screen here.
And
So
they're not
it's
very
like-
long. They're max like maybe 5 lines each.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope you're feeling comfortable.
Oh, I'm good.
All right. Hell yeah.
Mike, Lucy,
Is this
Jim.
Bants?
I'll be Mike.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Setting.
I'm Lucy.
A local pub in Melbourne, Australia. 3 friends, Mick, Jim,
Oh,
and
what am I
Lucy,
gonna do
are
with the
catching up
accent here,
over
guys?
Put it
a few
on.
beers. You
No.
gotta- okay, here we go.
G'day, Lucy. How's life been treating you, doll?
You're Lucy.
Hey guys. Oh, I've been good. Just busy with work as usual.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. We heard you got promoted to boss.
What? No, that was so British. No, I didn't get promoted.
Oh.
Where did you hear that?
Just a little birdie told us.
Yeah, a little birdie with a big mouth.
All right, guys. I see what you're doing.
What? We're just having a hard time. Giving you a hard time, mate.
Yeah, it's all in good fun.
Yeah, I know. I'm just used to you guys giving me a hard time.
That's what mates do, right?
Yeah, and it wouldn't be a pub session without a little bit of bants.
I guess so. But enough about me. What's been going on with you guys?
Oh, wow. We've been working on a new podcast about the craziest stories we've ever heard.
Yeah, and we're going to be TikTok famous in no time.
TikTok famous for a podcast about crazy stories. That's a unique niche.
Unique is our middle name, mate.
Yeah, and we're not afraid to push the boundaries.
Well, I'll be sure to tune in. Oh my god, that was like hillbilly.
Wait, is that it?
How is this funny?
Where's the comedy?
The comedy was my bad
No,
accent.
Oh my god.
the comedy. Where's the?
I don't
There's
know.
no punchline.
That's all right.
Amazing. All right.
That was your no. You really hit that no.
Is this from that AI where you
Yeah.
type in
Yeah,
one sentence?
well,
Oh
it's
my-
nice to know that AI still hasn't replaced us yet.
Yeah.
We just say like write us a comedy sketch, pretty much.
Okay,
There's
AI
another one.
comedy, Lost in Translation.
All right.
A small cafe in the heart of Sydney, Australia. 3 friends, Noah, Jason, and Amy, are having a catch-up.
G'day, Amy. It's great to see you. How's the States treating you?
Oh, I can do this one. Hey guys, it's been great to be back in Sydney. Life in America is so good, but it's so different from here.
What do you mean, different?
Well, for starters, you guys talk funny.
Yeah, we know, but you're the one with the funny accent, mate.
Hey, I do not have a funny accent.
Oh, come on, Amy. You sound like you're from the Wild West or something.
Well, I do come from Texas.
Texas? That's even funnier.
Hey, what's so funny about Texas?
Oh, nothing, mate. It's just your accent is like nothing we've ever heard before.
Well, I guess I'll just have to teach you guys how to speak proper American.
Good luck with that, mate. I want to clarify to the listeners. Me and Dale were laughing because it said so in the script. We're not just. It's not that funny. It's not. It says Noah and Jason. Noah and Jason look at each other laughing. So if you feel like we're trying to put on a laugh, we were trying to put on a laugh.
Yeah, that's
For the
us
script.
acting. And if we
Again,
sold it.
again.
Where's the
Again,
punchline?
not funny.
Where's the punchline?
Not funny at all.
Maybe we say write us a comedy skit with a clear punchline,
Yeah.
deliverable punchline at the end.
Yeah.
But that being said,
I even put in write a funny comedy.
oh,
Wow. This is okay. Have
This
they got
is
one
funny.
more?
One more.
oh, 3. Oh man, this is.
There we are.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
A living room. This is the name of the. Okay, a living room. 3 friends, Jim, Mike, and Sarah, are hanging out on the couch watching TV. They're all in their late 20s and are known for their sense of humor.
Thought it'd be good.
I'm bored. There's nothing good on TV.
Well, if you're so bored, why don't you go do something productive? Like, I don't know, clean the dishes or something.
Yeah, Jim, maybe you can finally get to that mountain of laundry you've been ignoring.
What? I resent that. I do the laundry all the time.
Really? When was the last time you did the laundry?
It was never. He's always too busy binge watching TV shows.
I can't take... what is that word? I can't help if I'm a TV fanatic.
Yeah, a TV aficionado who never does the laundry.
Hey, I've got a better idea. Let's play a game.
Yes, that sounds like fun. What game do you want to play?
How about 2 truths and 1 lie?
Oh, I love that game. Let's do it.
Okay, I'll go first. My truth is that I can play the guitar. My second truth is that I have a fear of flying. And my lie is that I have a pet unicorn.
I knew it was a unicorn.
Yeah, I don't think there are pet unicorns in this dimension.
Okay, your turn, Mike.
Okay. My first truth is that I can play the piano. My second truth is that I have a fear of public speaking. And my lie is that I can fly.
Ha! I knew it was the flying.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that superpower to manifest.
The 3 of them continue to play the game, laughing and joking around as the scene
my
fades
God.
to black.
This is awful.
Do you want to do the truths?
I'm
alive?
I'm confused as to why. Isn't the point you don't tell them what
Yeah,
the truth
that
and the
is the
lies
truth.
are?
I don't think
They-
AI understands that game.
Yeah,
2
no, they
truths and
don't.
1 lie.
Okay,
I don't
2
think
truths and
AI understands comedy either.
Should we do 2 truths and a lie?
Oh, I'm so bad at this.
All right, Kaymie.
So then he should go first.
Okay, all right.
Oh, what?
Kidding.
Okay. I mean, you're hard to do because you know me too well.
True,
Oh, yeah, because
true.
you guys are like...
Yeah.
Maybe I
Okay.
could guess?
You could guess, and then we'll guess yours.
Okay. I got 2 truths and lie.
Okay.
Okay. First one is I went semi-pro in football when I was 17 years old in New Zealand.
Okay.
Second one is my house burnt down.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
And the third one is, what's the third one? I have 2 dogs.
Okay. I'm going with the dogs being the lie.
She's gone for the. That's an interesting story. What do you mean? What are you thinking
what's
here?
the logic there?
Well,
Like 2 extreme and 1 basic.
Is it that you're in
Yeah.
our house and there's no dogs?
oh, well, there's that. But also that's the one it took the longest for you to think of. And also because, I don't know, I believe the other 2.
You're incorrect. I do have 2 dogs.
Okay.
My house did burn down, but I've never went semi-pro in football.
Not even close.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Not even close.
Not even close. Couldn't even
Alright.
make the reps team.
Kaymie, do you want to hit us with it?
Okay. All right.
Can we get
So-
that microphone?
Oh, sorry. Okay, I was offered a spot in the World Equestrian Competition before the age of 12.
Cool.
I
That's
had never been drunk until the age of 22,
Classic American.
and I
Oh, she's doing Byron.
Oh,
fuck.
here's the strategy coming in.
I have 2 dogs.
Ah, come on.
She's throwing us for a loop. Look, I want to say
I know you have a cat.
the second one. What was the second one?
That I never got
The
drunk,
drunk
until
one.
the age of 22.
I
I
reckon you
reckon-
don't have 2 dogs.
I'm going to go the drunk one.
I don't have 2 dogs.
Yes.
Ah!
There you go. Because we know that you have a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have 1 dog.
Oh, jeez. She's
Close.
Slipped in.
Nice.
Have you got one?
Okay. I have captained a ship in the Caribbean. I have had a conversation with King Charles. And what? And I can do the splits both sideways and frontways.
Now that's just a bold claim. If
I'm
that's
gonna-
true, I'm going to have to see the evidence.
I'm going to go King Charles.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's the lie, King Charles.
I don't think you can do the splits both ways.
I cannot do the splits, but the other ones are true.
Wow.
There you go. There you go.
Cool.
He wasn't king when I spoke to him. He was
Okay.
just a prince.
Yeah.
But
But still,
I know.
that's pretty awesome.
yeah, I mean, good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lucky for him.
Yeah.
All right. Al,
All
you got
right.
anything else for us?
No.
Oh, that's
All right.
it. Oh, all right. Thank you so
Kaymie.
much for coming on this episode of
What
the
an absolute
podcast.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank you
we did a
for-
few new things we haven't tried before, so hopefully they transfer well into video and audio.
And hopefully we can refine the the skit
The
writing.
AI.
Yeah.
We're just
Maybe
gonna have to get
human
more.
writes it.
We have to get more. We have the budget for that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get more specific with how we prompt it.
Hey,
Yeah.
if anyone's out there as a comedy writer,
And you have free time, which
Throw
is
it in.
probably
yeah,
every writer ever.
yeah.
Too true.
Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for
Thanks
hanging out.
having
Check
me.
out the
Music.
music to create.
I was so happy to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, go check out the other episode if you want to learn more about her story. But thank you for jumping on. Leave us a review if you enjoyed it.
Give us the stars.
yeah, the next episode's gonna be in America.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Well, we're not sure
I'm
when they're gonna come
excited for
out.
you guys.
All right. Well, we'll compare stories when we get back.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All
Cheers,
right.
Kaymie.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.